What is up? This is your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is the game review of Assassin's Creed 3 on the Wii U. In case you didn't know, it's not all the story's not all about the past. It's kind of got the future, and 12/21/12 is a big part of this this game, and that's also my birthday, so I'm like the day of Armageddon. Anyways, as you can see, you start off as Desmond. This is the first game to the Wii U, so obviously, you know, we're getting most of the story. You kind of get a run up to it. Basically, Desmond is in the future, and they have these pieces that allow him to search these areas, and then there's a thing called the Animus, which makes you go back in time. This game is immense. You're definitely going to need a strategy guide to get all the bonuses and all the little side quests and all the stuff that you can do. The game is very pretty. This is like your introduction. This is where he starts. He falls under the spell of this. It's called a bleeding thing, and he you know, he sees his dad, and all of a sudden he's back into previous life, a previous sequence of memories of his forefathers. The story gets a little weird because you don't start off as that Indian guy Connor. You start off as his dad. So I thought it was like his direct descendants, but obviously whatever. That's the story that I thought of when you know. So this is a refresher course, an obstacle course. It shows you things that you got to do. Basically, you do this here, and then all of a sudden, when you get in the game, you can do all this stuff in the game. Anyways, the scenes and all the stuff that you can do is really amazing. This is when you turn into Hatham, which turns into Connor's dad. Most of the beginning, the stuff that you're going to see is with Hatham. Then you turn into Connor. The game starts out really slow, and you got to do the sequences. They're basically different levels. There's a part coming up where I'm just going to let that scene play out because it's really cool. All these like little scenes with the thing, the voice acting, the style, the attitude of the characters are pretty badass, you know. So I'm just going to be quiet right now. I'm going to let this little scene play out, and then I'll get back to you.
These are only the...
Hatham, you should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes, but then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Okay, so this is on the boat. I mean, you can see that the visuals are just great. This is a chopped up version of this fight where these guys think that you're just a high class pushover, and they're just scurvy, you know, like not pirates, because they do have pirates in this game, but these guys are just like the mean sailors, which I do like. I do like this, you know, the whole concept of this game, man. It's just cool to go back and to see the vistas, to see these old characters. The only thing that I can tell from right as far as I got through this game that they don't have on this game that they have on PlayStation 3 is those 4 extra quests with you play as Benedict Arnold. In this game, you do see Benedict Arnold, and there's a whole thing later on. The combat is a little bit slower than I'm used to in certain games. Like, if obviously it's a different style than if you're playing like a Mass Effect 3 or Darksiders or God of War or Gears of War, and obviously any first-person shooter. It's a little slower, but the combos, and you have to plan your attacks. Stuff that I'm still working on is trying to get the streaks going and stuff like that. The story about the Templars and the assassins and how it's going through time, and it's amazing. And the way they made this, I mean, once you get into you could in between this you can travel all over the ship. You're gonna see when I'm up on the mast and stuff trying to save a guy in a little bit, but they got when you go to like New York or Boston, I mean, you could just take your horse and ride all over Boston and see every little nook and cranny. It's amazing. And then you got the frontier when you go out and you see the bears and wolves, and you go after bobcats and stuff like that. Like I said, there you can train other people. You can get help like bodyguards, allies in different ways. Make a business, start selling pelts and all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, this game's just, it's brilliant on the scope. Okay, so this is like in a storm. You're trying to outsail you just killed the guy Mills. You're trying to outsail a thing. The thing comes down, and that's your boy James or Jones, I don't know, I forgot his name. And you have an option to save this guy if you want, but you gotta hurry. So I ran over there and did it. And like I said, I mean, all the stuff that you can do in this game is unbelievable. All the stuff that you can go and try to get, you definitely gonna, like I said, you gotta buy a strategy guide to get everything in this thing. It's just so immense, so many like things you could do on the open seas, and like when you're in control, like later in the game when you're in control of the ship in the battle and the whole. I mean, it's amazing. Like on the battlefields, just going around killing redcoats. There's so many good things about this game. There is some glitches in this game. There is some you'll hear where it's like gets a little like on the disc itself for the Wii U. I don't know if that's effects on the other ones or not, but you'll see where it gets a little like like lag out a little bit on the disc in certain parts. But I mean, just the simple fact that you have, like hundreds and hundreds of people walking around, different conversations, dialogue, different things you can interact. You could kill whoever you want. Obviously, it'd be a bad thing for you to do. Like I said, the first 5 sequences. Okay, so you get your this is the first mission. There's so many little like I cut so many things because there's so much that you can do and see. So basically, you shoot that guy. Your boys go over to cause a distraction, and then you kind of like flank them, kill one, and they you'll see they attack the other guy, and and then there's more to this. Obviously, I cut it up. So you just blow that guy away. See this guy, they shoot him, they bum rush him. This is me on the horse. You're gonna see. I mean, it goes from night to day, different weather. Me galloping. I mean, look how pretty this game is, and this goes to 1080. I don't have it at 1080 because I have the HD PVR. You can hear the water, the lighting effects, me walking around in the rain, the optional objectives to do certain things are very hard to do, some of them. To get everything and to get 100% synchronization. This is me. This wasn't part of the story. It's just me trying to see if I could kill these 2 guys. So I wait for them. They do their certain pattern, and by me pushing them right here would have caused a fight anyways. So I just ran up and stabbed this guy before he knew it, and then stabbed this guy and popped this guy a couple times, and then run away. When you do this, oh, this is a viewpoint thing. I just like, you know, and like everything that you see here, you can go to. You know, it's amazing. Like, totally addicted to this game. I love like history and stuff like that. Just talking to, you have some interesting conversations about Ben Franklin being a player in the beginning, and you know, there's some really cool stuff going on. You know, there's optional. This is a glitch. I just wanted to show that real quick. This, you were supposed to, like, when you're in the red zone, these guys automatically ask you what you're doing, but you climb up here and then they keep talking to you, but then they you see their awareness thing goes away because you're not doing anything. But if you came up to them, they would automatically start fighting you. And then your objective here is to steal a key without this guy knowing it, so you have to wait for him and time everything right. Basically incapacitate this guy, disarm him without killing him, search his stuff, and then that brings into, like, I see if I look down, these guys are right there now, so I can't go that way, so I just like jump over and roof run this whole thing. This is the ending sequence of this mission right here. And multiplayer, they got multiplayer. This is my first match of multiplayer. I'm going to show you a couple matches with kills, specific kills. I'm also going to like bring out, like, you know, do a whole video of just me in a match. There's different types of matches, or different perks and different things that you can buy and get with experience. You get money. If you play the multiplayer, if you play every day, you get bonuses and stuff like that. You're just gonna have to read. There's so many options and stuff like that. So many. They had like special 2 days left to buy a special kind of design for, like, you know, this stuff. These are like strategy, like you saw there, where I like blended in and stuff, and then this guy got hit by this guy because he tried to kill the guy, and then I come up and I knife him. There's strategy kills. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. Sometimes you get like in a thing where it's like multiple, like I run up and kill somebody kills up me, and then the other guy kills him. My first match I went third. I didn't do too hot, but you know, this is me again. I placed first place. And then you're gonna see, like, this is some awesome. This is another characters. I like the independent. And then this is an aerial kill. You don't get all the bonuses. The stealth bonuses are more. But this is, I mean, the game's awesome. The multiplayer is awesome. Go out and get this. It's a great game. Great addition for the Wii U. Peace.